What was in the professor's note to Rafael? Why did Tamayo let the gang go instead of killing them? Why was it a good thing that Arturo survived? And what do we know about Berlin's spin-off? Let's dive deep and try to answer all the burning questions left after the Money Heist finale. Perhaps the biggest thing that confused many viewers was the professor's note to Rafael.
Your uncle wrote this for you.
Like, what was so special about it that it made Rafael change his mind about the gold? He and Tatiana put in a hell of a lot of work planning their own heist, but then all of a sudden, they decided to return the largest treasure in history because of some note? Like, come on, it doesn't make any sense. Or does it? The key to understanding Rafael's behavior lies in emotions. See, Money Heist has never pretended to be a 100% logical show. It's always been about sentiment and romanticism. Rafael didn't really believe in his father's business.
The price can be really high, Dad, because when it's time to pay, you're not here.
Although Rafael had helped Berlin in the past, he was never excited about being a member of the family heists. Then in Season 5, Part 2, we found out that Rafael broke his father's heart. Yeah, he betrayed him by stealing his wife. What could be worse than that? Maybe the fact that because of his broken heart, Berlin lost his mind, got arrested, and went to jail? And here's the thing, Rafael never really had a chance to make amends. Can you imagine how horrible he felt when he found out that his father died during the heist in the Royal Mint? Now, that should shed some light on Rafael's motivation for stealing the gold. It was not about the money, but rather about communicating with his dead father. That was something that the professor understood better than anyone. Remember his flashback talk to Rafael?
So when you ask me why I choose to plan the heist, the answer's simple. To talk to him.
Rafael stole the gold to talk to his father. So whatever the professor wrote in his note obviously helped Rafael find healing. Was it, your father would have been proud of you? Or maybe, your father sees you and loves you? Well, we'll never know the exact message. But isn't it beautiful to leave all of us imagining what it was?
He'd have wanted this.
Are you sure he'll give you your share?
Yeah. It's a matter of family.
Okay, Alicia became the biggest hero of the series by returning the gold, which is pretty cool since she used to be the biggest bitch of the show. Also, the professor had another secret card up his sleeve, and that was returning the fake gold. But why did Tamayo buy it? Why did he simply let the gang members go? Like, he knew that there was 90 tons of real gold hidden somewhere in the world and that the gang would probably get it as soon as they were free. More than that, Tamayo lied publicly to the whole world that the gang members were dead and even helped them make fake documents and disappear. Again, at first glance, it doesn't make much sense. Like, what if someone out there recognized the thieves? Come on, they pulled the biggest heist ever. Everyone knows who they are. So Tamayo would be in big, big trouble. Doesn't it seem like there's something wrong with this final deal with the professor? Would it have been easier for Tamayo to kill the gang members? Well, it turns out, not really. And here's why. If he had killed them, the truth about the fake gold in the Bank of Spain would have come out. There was someone in the shadows who helped the professor bring the brass to the Bank of Spain, right? And that someone knew the truth. A truth that he or she would have told everyone if something had happened to the gang. In other words, Tamayo had no other choice.
I told you and I'll say it again. Either we both win or we both lose!
Okay, that explains why Tamayo didn't kill the gang. But wasn't it risky to set them free? Like we already said, chances are high that someone in the world would recognize one of them, and the secret plan between the professor and Tamayo would fail, right? Well, not really. If anyone did report seeing a gang member, they would probably be labeled a crazy conspiracy theorist, especially as everyone believes they're dead. Seriously, who would listen to that person? The craziness of this plan is the perfect guarantee that no one would ever uncover it, which proves once again, the professor's a frickin' genius, and that he always has a plan B.
What drugs are those?
It's part of the plan.
A part of the plan I don't know.
Not every secret should be told in bed.
What the fuck are you saying?
Relax.
The bigger question is, who was that guy in the shadows who helped the professor bring the fake gold? Unfortunately, the showrunners didn't answer that, and we really hope we'll have some information on that later. While it was a happy ending for most of the gang members, it certainly wasn't for Tokyo and Nairobi. More than that, the showrunners didn't even mention Nairobi's son Axel. Like, what happened to him? Did the gang take care of him after the heist was over? Don't know about you guys, but we were very upset to not have answers to those questions. Nairobi was one of the best characters in the series, and at the very least she deserved to have a good ending for her son. So we can only hope that things turned out well for Axel. Like, maybe the professor in Lisbon adopted him?
And I hope someday to be the father of a thief.
But instead of that, we got the information that we needed, and least of all, a surgeon told Stockholm that Arturo survived. Wow. Thanks for letting us know that the most hateful character of Money Heist is still alive. Like, seriously, why do we even need this info? Actually, there's a good reason for that, folks, and it has nothing to do with Arturo. It's all about Stockholm. Here's the thing. If Arturo had died, she would never forgive herself for shooting him, and God knows what would have happened to her. She might have even become an addict, which means there wouldn't be a happy ending for her or even for Denver and their son. So yep, we need that info about Arturo being alive, folks. But do you know what the best thing about his character on Money Heist Season 5 Part 2 was? His absence. Yep, Arturito wasn't present in the series finale, and we definitely need to thank the showrunners for that. Another thing all of us should be grateful for is the official Money Heist spin-off. Yes, Berlin's personal TV series is very real, and it's coming in 2023, because fans wanted his character to be alive so badly. And that's what you get when you really ask for it.
Cuidado con lo que pedís. Yo no digo más. Cuidado con lo que se pide porque a veces uno luego tiene que comerse sus palabras. Ya veremos.
Just recently, the core cast members took part in a massive live question and answer session in Madrid in front of more than 5,000 people. And that's when the actor Pedro Alonso shared the huge news about the upcoming spin-off. I'm so happy about it. I'm deeply grateful to be able to connect with people all over the world and receive so much love and such a memorable time. Alonso said that he had a discussion with the showrunner Jesus Colmenar and that they both agreed to walk into the unknown, open to whatever happens and without expectations. Unfortunately, not much is known about the spin-off yet. But when you take into account that Berlin had 4 ex-wives and did 27 robberies, that gives us a hint that there's a lot to tell. The responsibility of spinning off such a popular series can be a burden and a prison. I hope we continue to have the courage to use this wonderful energy to risk everything again. Isn't it cool that this spin-off is happening mostly because of the fans? Because of you guys! And because of your endless love for Berlin! Now what about Money Heist Season 6? Will we see the continuation of the story? Unfortunately, it's very unlikely. Seems like the good things have to end in order for the new to come and make us all happy again. Hey, if you were lucky enough to get 90 tons of gold, how would you spend it? Let us know in the comments. And if you love Money Heist as much as we do, try watching these videos too. Thanks for staying awesome, guys, and Bella ciao.